Captain America is one of the greatest superheroes in Marvel, and not only that, he's one of the best tanks to play this season. So it's only fair that I make a complete guide to know everything you need to learn about Captain America in under 10 minutes, as well as a few secret techs that I found that you guys need to know about. With high mobility and a base health of 675 HP, Cap is usually played as a dive character, getting into the backlines and killing supports. Starting off with his primary, Cap has two different ways of firing, his melee form, and then after 2 hits he gains a 5-second window where he can throw his shield up to 4 separate times. A quick tip with this, the shield throw does not go through shields such as strange shield or bubbles such as mag bubbles, so just melee through them instead, as Cap throw is seen as a projectile. Moving on to Captain America's movement ability. Firstly, I want you guys to go into your settings and change the hold to dash to off, as it makes it far easier to use. He's the only character in this game that has an infinite run that does not have a cooldown meter, and it also improves his jump when his movement ability is activated. This makes him very mobile and hard to track when playing against him. When in the air, Captain America gains an ability to slam down hard onto the enemy, dealing damage. A quick tip you can do is make sure you bind your quick melee to your mouse button, because pressing your primary fire while in the air with your ground slam up always triggers it. Instead, use your melee button to attack without having to trigger your ground slam when in the air. Let's talk about Captain America's shield. It has a base health of 350. When blocking, it deflects incoming damage back at the enemy. With Black Cat, you get a team up where the deflex is 1-for-1, meaning wherever your cursor is where the damage is deflected back to. A fully destroyed shield will get you a 5-second cooldown, while holstering your shield will get you a 1-second cooldown. There are two main abilities that use the shield: the shield dash and the shield rebound. Starting off with the shield rebound, it has a 5-second cooldown. When used, it can hit multiple targets at once, but make sure they're close to one another. The target that is directly hit gets dealt more damage. If it hits the floor or any other surfaces before hitting the first target, the damage is reduced. This also applies to the rebound. After hitting the first target, the other targets get dealt less and less damage. A quick tip: aiming at the floor allows the rebound to target the closest enemy. Even if they are invisible, you can reveal them. The shield bash is a 13-meter dash that deals around 30 damage. When dashing, you get CC immunity. The dash goes in the direction of the character, not where you are aiming at. Finally, let's talk about the ult. Captain America ult has 3 separate things. First, his ult gives overshield to any teammate next to him or in his aura path, so you don't need to be directly next to him, but as long as you follow the path of the ult, you will gain consistent overshield. Once you get the overshield from the Cap ult, even if you leave the ult, you will still keep the overshield unless Cap's ult finishes or you've taken enough damage. The second part about this ult is teammates inside the ult get faster ult charge. This is very broken, as supports can build ult faster if they stay inside the ult. The third thing about this ult is that holding your shield knocks enemies back. This makes it pretty good at pushing enemies and holding space. A quick tip with the ult is that the overshield is constant. This means that when you take damage, you still gain overshield. This allows you to use the ult as a pseudo support ult, especially when you're playing against a triple support team. And the ult is good for stalling point. Remember the secret tech I was talking about in the beginning of the video? Yeah, this is it. How it works is you need to use your shield dash and jump at the same time. Right, I've been messing around in the practice range trying to find out the best way to use this combo, and let me quickly demonstrate you how I do it. Basically, I dash and then jump, but make sure when you dash you hit the enemy before jumping, or else it's not gonna work. So let me show you how it works. So it's like this, and then you jump. So one more time, it's dash and jump. Press them at the same time. If you don't do it, then it's gonna be like very slow, and it might not even like go at all, you know. So just make sure to press them at the same time. Anyway, I've been messing around trying to find some few combos, and this is by far my most consistent combo. For 250, that's a 250 bot. Let me slow it down. So how I do it is, first I melee, and I cancel that melee with a dash down, and I slam down, I go 1, 2, and then E to finish it. That kills, that's very fast. For 275, it's the same thing, but your animation cancel your E, with your short block, and then you melee at the end. And yeah, that's it. I've done this in a few games. It's very hard to track. Very hard to track, and they can't seem to like follow up, because I can just do this and then be like, uh-oh, and I run away if there's like multiple people on them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how the heck goes. I don't know what to call it, so let me know in the comments below.